So Ron DeSantis wrote a bill targeting anti-Semitism or targeting Jewish hate. He signed a bill requiring Florida schools to teach Asian American history. But every instance of Black history being taught in Florida schools is labeled under the umbrella term of critical race theory. You know, Rosa Parks, Black baseball players, anything having to do with Black history is labeled critical race theory and is banned from schools. And Ron DeSantis is 100% behind it. He has not commemorated Black History Month. He has not done anything specifically for the Black community in Florida. There's no bills that he signed that are in favor of us. So that should show you where his headspace is. Most immigrants, and I'm referring to people who came here in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. Most immigrants are anti-Black. They were either anti-Black. Well, these immigrants come from countries that, for the most part, didn't have Black people in them. But if it did, they were likely just as anti-Black in their home countries, But when they come here, they're incentivized to be anti-Black, and they jump at the chance to be anti-Black because most of them come from countries where they were at the bottom of the caste system, and Black Americans give them the chance to be at the top of the caste system, and most immigrants, most people who immigrate to the United States feel that they get the opportunity to finally assimilate with European culture. They feel that becoming American essentially makes them white. That's how most immigrants see it for the most part, because immigrating to Europe, there isn't a whole lot of emphasis on being white in Europe because that's the home base. Like, you don't got to defend what's already known. But whiteness is a American concept, and for centuries, America has been synonymous with white supremacy or Europeanness or Anglo-ness. And a lot of immigrants who come here feel like they can finally, because America has created the racial category of white, and they widened it because they did not want to be outnumbered by people of color. So they accepted Mediterraneans as white. They accepted Hispanics as white. They're even now starting to accept Asians as white, from what I can understand. You know what I'm saying? But, this is Ron DeSantis comes from an immigrant background, and anti-Blackness is a part of the assimilation process for him and his family. So he resents Black history, not just out of racism, but also out of jealousy, because his family has no history here. His people have no history here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Americans outrank him. If you want to pull the nativist card, the nativism card, Black people would outrank somebody like DeSantis, and he knows it. That's why he resents our history so much. That's why he resents us so much. You know what I'm saying? And when his people came here, or when his family came here, we didn't have the self-esteem to really pull the nativism card, but now we do.